Hey everyone, this is Bunny and Bumblebee Talks. I'm Bumblebee.
And I'm Bunny. And this is podcast 20. We missed, like 3 weeks technically from the last time we posted?
2 weeks.
Well, I mean, it's been 3 weeks since the last one that we posted.
Yeah.
So technically, it's been 3 weeks since the last one we posted. But
a lot's happened in the world.
True.
in those couple weeks.
Yeah, and we also missed a week of like hanging out, so could have had a video posted last week, but there was that.
Yeah, we did the Christmas upload. We missed New Year's, and then
but we did say during Christmas that when we posted another video after that, or another podcast after that, I should say, we did say we were gonna be back probably.
Yeah. Here we are.
Yay!
Hey!
Alright, so our first topic is, do you think your dog cares about what you name them?
No.
I think they do.
I mean, if the name comes off like you're insulting them, they might
like, you
pick
know
up on that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you know when chicks get like those like little dogs that look really cute?
Yeah.
But it's like a boy dog, but they give them like a really like
Feminine name.
Yeah, really fruity name.
Come here, Delilah. Like, my name is David.
No, but like, you know what I mean? Like, the dog might be looking at him like, do I look like a Delilah?
Yeah.
Like, I got a wee-wee. Like, what we doing here?
I'm a man. I'm a man dog.
No, but you get what I'm saying? Like you never seen chicks do that?
Oh, yeah.
And I'm looking at them like, I know it's like,
my little fluffy, woofy pumpkin.
Yeah, but they like that baby talk, though.
Yeah.
All dogs
until
like
they hear that name.
I mean, who names their dog that? I mean, like, that just sounds like when you giving the dog baby talk, because dogs
it's
like
so
baby.
fluffy.
Like, all dogs like that baby talk.
Yeah.
So you feel like a dog doesn't care?
Yeah, for the most part, no.
I don't think they think about it as in depth as, like, say, a person, like if you gave them a bad name. But I feel like a dog could think about it. Like, you know, they might feel some type of way. The only thing that's different with a dog, if they do feel some type of way about it, they can't say anything. Like, they can't, like, be like, why'd you name me this? Like,
Facts. They can ignore you, though.
Touche.
Like, come here, dumbass. It's not my name. Wait till you call me something else, bitch.
Oh, that's how that's gonna go?
Yep. You don't think so?
They might. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
Or like when you know, and like yell at the dog for no reason type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
One of those type of situations.
Yeah. Hey, come here.
Stupid.
Nope. Yeah. Get over here, stupid. Nope.
Sometimes the dog comes though.
Yeah.
Depending on how you say it.
Mm-hmm. Come off sweet and shit. Come here, stupid, you little stupid doggy. Yeah, you are. Who's a stupid dog? And they're like, yeah.
Like, you could do that with the word bitch.
Mm-hmm. You sure could. It's fucked up though. I'm guilty of calling Zion. I can't wait till it comes back. Zion a little asshole. But he is, like...
I remember that time I came over, like, to your house to, like, pick up food. Like, I think, what was it, for my birthday dinner?
Yeah.
And then, like, Zion just decided to run out, and we were on the phone, and then you're like, yeah, he's a little asshole.
Because he is. He is. He does what he wants.
Yeah, he does. I mean, it'd be one thing if he was, like, Remy, where, like, he would know not to, like, go.
The thing is he knows. But he doesn't give a shit. He's like, I don't care. I don't care. You're going to love me anyway. And then does whatever the fuck it is that he's going to do.
Well, no, I'm talking about with the whole, like, him being out free.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Like, in the front yard or whatever. Like, Remy will know to, like, she won't, like, go anywhere. Like, she'll just be right by where everybody is, and then that's it. She's just gonna be chilling.
Yeah, he doesn't do that. He's a roamer. he has to roam around. He has to look around and explore the world like he's never been outside before. And that's the thing that kills me because we used to take him out on walks around the block, and you would have thought he never did it before. Every time you did it, you would have thought he never did it before. He's trying to walk onto the street like, you know, cars hurt, motherfucker. Like, you, why are you? Yeah, because he's an asshole. He listens, but then he doesn't listen. But you know, you love him just the same.
Yeah, but that's also based on, you said your mom wanted to train him the way she wanted to train him. Cause
Yeah,
there were certain things that you felt,
you know,
like
we were trying to train him a certain way, and she, you know, she kind of stepped in and was like, he is my dog, so I need him to get to listen to me.
Yeah, but you could do that and still have the dog listen to everybody else in the house.
Yeah, and he does. He listens, but like there's just certain things like, you know, you gotta call him 4 times to get him to come inside. You know what I mean? Especially when we let him out in the backyard, you know, it's no big deal. But you gotta go, Zion, bring your ass. Let's go. Like you gotta start walking towards the steps, and that's when he's like, oh shit, all right, here I come. He's an asshole. He's like that kid. He's like that kid that you keep telling to do something, and they don't do something until you look absolutely pissed. They finally do whatever it is that you tell them to do. I need you to clean your room. I need you to sit down and do your homework. And they're like, I'm gonna just go fuck around and do whatever. And then you start taking off your belt, and they're like, all right, I'm gonna sit down. Like that's what Zion is. He waits until the very last moment before he really gets into trouble to be like, all right, here I come. All right, I'm gonna go sit down now. Like when you tell him to get out the kitchen, it's like, get out the kitchen, get out the kitchen. And you start walking towards him. He's like, and walks out of the kitchen. Like, so you know what I was saying. You just didn't want to listen to me, little asshole. Like, I miss him though. I can't wait for him to come back.
Yeah, you got lucky on that one.
Real lucky, real lucky.
Well, I mean, but that was also your mom's decision for like him not to be here.
Yeah, I mean, it was good for him because he got to. My cousin really pampered him and took really good care of him, and he got to hang out with other dogs and bought him a whole bunch of nice stuff. So, you know, it was a nice experience for him that he probably really needed.
Well, that, and also, like, you know, since it was such a big thing about feeling like nobody was in the house all the time with him, you know, and that's why he does whatever. But it doesn't really seem like he's that bad. Like if he's by himself.
Nah, he
but
cries.
Like,
he cries for a little bit, and then he's just like, all right, they don't hear me, and then he goes and lays down, or you know.
Yeah, but the way it was like made,
it broke her heart. She hated seeing it, even if it's just for 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, but every dog cries.
I know.
Like every dog
I know.
cries.
She's not used to it though.
Dog cries. Even Zeus with his big ass, like he cries. Like he doesn't cry very often. Like, I mean, usually I think the only time Zeus ever really, usually Zeus barks when he really has to go to the bathroom. But if he really didn't get, like, if you really didn't let him out and he was supposed to go, he might start crying here and there, because he's not really like a big crier. But even he cries.
Yeah.
So.
Well, there's that.
So.
But yeah, all in all, I think
they do, but like not as much.
To an extent.
Yeah, but not as much as like a person would.
Yeah. Yeah, like, but I don't care how sweet you saying it. I ain't naming me stupid.
Yeah, but when you get named, you wouldn't know that until you got older. Like how bad it was, like when you got to school or something.
Yeah. Wow, his name's Stupid. Whoa, what's wrong with my name? It's stupid. Like that.
You sound like a kid.
That's some fucked up shit. That's how kids are.
You sound like a straight up kid. Like,
that's how kids are, though.
Oh my god.
We were kids once.
Yeah, that's true. But also, not every kid does stuff like
No,
that.
no,
I'm
no.
not gonna say kids don't do stuff like that, but
Not every kid. No.
but not every kid like will make fun of somebody for being different for whatever the reason is. But
Yeah.
I think we kind of got to our point on that one. We'll move on to the next one.
All right.
Why get a haircut after a breakup?
Well, from what you've told me, it's getting rid of the bad energy.
Well, yeah, it's said to believe, like, you could do research on it. It's said to believe, I mean, I'm pretty sure guys do it too, but you mostly hear more about like chicks changing their hairstyle after a breakup or doing something different when either they talk to somebody new or they're just like living their life, whatever the case is. Um it's supposed to be like therapeutic, and it's supposed to like get rid of that bad energy you might have accumulated in that relationship, and it's supposed to just like kind of free you, and it's supposed to be like, okay, this is my new chapter in my life, it's something different, I'm starting over. I mean, it don't gotta be nothing like crazy or drastic and nothing like that, but it could, you could literally do whatever you want to do, like whatever's gonna be. But what kills me is when you do stuff like that, like no matter what your reasoning is, like let's say you're not like heartbroken, but you just choose to like change your style. Like you're like, I want to do something different.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are like, oh, like they instantly assume someone had to like break your heart for you to make that type of decision.
Yeah.
Like, no, maybe I just want to switch it up, you know?
Or like when a guy goes to get his hair cut and like, you know, gets it done and gets the beard lined up, and they're like, "Who you trying to look? You get all clean for?" Like, I wanted to. The fuck, like,
No, but like,
not trying to be out here looking homeless. The fuck?
no, but like that's a common misconception for people who do stuff like that. And I mean, I do believe that like, certain things can carry like negative energy, and if it's something that's gonna help you move forward, long as you're doing it for like a positive reason and you're doing it for yourself. Some people do it, I'm not gonna say all, some people do it because they're like, yeah, I want this nigga to see how good I look now, or whatever, or I want this bitch to see how good I look now. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, sometimes like as a dude, like especially if you go through a bad breakup, you might skip the barbershop for like a month. Not off the strength of like,
what the fuck,
you can't do it. I'm
That's
not
like,
this it's happened though. Like, if it was like one of those relationships and it was just a bad breakup, like your mind's not into yourself. You know what I mean? And you go
wait,
through that.
what do dudes consider a bad breakup? Because I want to be enlightened, because I really don't know.
Like say it took him by surprise. Things was going good, and she was just like, "Yeah, I'm not feeling this," and bounced on him. Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, but that's not a bad breakup. That's just somebody leaving you.
It's yeah, but emotionally that shit hurts.
Like a bad breakup to me is like when you're like, you're going back and forth, and then somebody's
Yeah.
like,
Okay, so he gets hurt by the breakup, right? And like, you know, it happens. You might be an every 2 weeks type of guy, and then yeah, every 2 weeks comes up, and you're just like, yeah, I'm not going this week. And then you sit and wait another 2 weeks. Now you a month without a haircut, and you looking like Afro Jones. You know what I'm saying? And then you fucking, you might be like, it ain't really that bad. I'll go another 2 weeks.
I mean, dudes really do that? Because dudes be making it seem like they just be taking breakups like it's whatever.
So yeah, because we want y'all, right, to think that we gonna be okay after you leave, and then we in here listening to fucking Let It Burn and shit.
No, but no, but this is what kills me, right? This is what kills me about it, right? A dude is perfectly content knowing that a chick is in her room crying over the fact that they broke up, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, yeah, she's crying over me, like she's sad over me. But when it comes to a dude talking about his emotion towards like how he felt about a breakup, no matter how the breakup happened, good, bad, indifferent, ugly, whatever the case is, a dude never wants to like be like, yeah, it hurt.
You know why? Because a lot of men, we've talked about it before here, right here on the channel. We've talked about it before, like one to one, like without the, I was about to say camera, but the microphone in front of us, like on the phone. And it's just a lot of dudes get ridiculed for being emotional. So, and sometimes coming up, like you don't even have to be told directly to yourself that being emotional is a bad thing. You see it around you. You know what I mean? You see other people, other dudes get ridiculed for showing some type of emotion, even from other dudes, because we're all taught from a young age we're supposed to be strong, we're supposed to protect, we're supposed to, you know what I mean? We're never inherently told, hey, like it's okay to get sad. You know what I mean? It's okay to cry. Like men cry, we cry. You know what I mean? And we're not inherently told these things are bad. But then, like, think about the first time you see a little boy cry and the other little boys is laughing at, oh, look at him crying like a girl. You know what I mean? That shit sticks with you. And so next time something like that happens, your feelings get hurt, you don't cry, you suck that shit up because you don't want the rest of them, right? As a kid, that's what happened. You don't want the rest of the kids being like, haha, look at him crying like a girl. And that shit sticks with you, and then you get older and older. As you get older, now it's not more of a, I'm not doing it because they're gonna make fun of me. Now it's gonna be doing it. Now you're doing it because you're programmed that way, almost like I'm strong. I don't.
Yeah, but that's not what. But that's. But I mean, not every woman, but like most women don't want to, like, be with somebody like that.
Yeah.
Like not being able to show no emotion, because what the fuck does that do for her?
Not to show emotion in the face of others, but then you know, guys will run into a lot of women who don't want. So like, let's say a person like me, I wear my, on my sleeve. You always know how I'm feeling, right or wrong. If I'm upset about something, I may not be crying.
Yeah, it's not like you cry about every
But
little thing.
I'll tell you when I'm upset about something. I'll tell you when I'm happy. I'll tell you when I'm sad. I'll tell you, like we talk about that type of shit, and other women will take that as, yo, stop being a bitch. You know what I mean? It's almost becoming like when I tell you that it's rare, you're like, nah, it's not really that rare, but it is like.
I mean, like, yeah, but there's also dudes that don't show any emotion at
all.
all. Like, they're straight up robots.
Yeah.
And then it's like, let's say the chick isn't calling you a bitch, right, for showing emotion or not showing emotion, but she's looking at you like, yo, why are you such a robot?
Yeah, that's true too. I mean, we have to teach the young men that like it's okay.
It got to be a healthy balance, because there's some people I've met, no offense to them, but
too emotional.
Yeah, like there's nothing wrong with a dude showing emotion. You know what I mean? Like, as we know, like my ex, like he acting like he didn't have emotion and he was some tough person, and then when he felt like he wanted to show emotion, he was just like this big explosion of unnecessary emotion that came out of nowhere, and I'm looking like, all right, so I can't even work with this. Like,
yeah,
that's cool and all, you got emotion, but like now you took being a man that is, I guess the best way to put it is like you took being a man that's able to show emotion and you made it into a bad thing.
Yeah.
Like now it's not even a good thing. Like now I don't even want this emotion.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you want to avoid. You want to be like, you want to be able to show emotion, right? But you have to, I feel like you have to pick and choose who you show certain emotions with. And this is the same even for women, because some people are very cruel and you show emotion to the wrong person and it could be mistaken and used against you. And it's the same for a dude. You have to pick and choose who is the correct person for you to show emotion for. With that being said, I also feel like whether you're a dude or you're a chick, you shouldn't be a complete robot either, because at some point in your life, whether it's like with another person or your family or a friend or whatever the case is, you're going to have to show some type of emotion.
Yeah.
Like, we're naturally prone to have emotions. Like, we're naturally prone to be sad, happy, whatever the case is, you know, depressed, whatever you got going on. You know what I mean? Like, so we're naturally programmed to have certain emotions. So when you try to suppress that, you're only, to me, I feel like you're only causing yourself to like bottle stuff in. And then the day that you do decide to show emotion, it's going to come out in a negative way, and the people around you that have to deal with that emotion they're gonna look at you and be like, well, that's cool and all that you're comfortable with showing your emotion, but like now I don't want to deal with this.
Yeah.
Like, I want nothing to do with this.
Yeah. I agree. Well put. High five. Let's go.
Was there anything else you want to add to that?
Nah, I think we pretty much touched all bases on that one. What we got next?
Oh yeah, I remember when I came up with this. Is it wrong for a woman to use the men's bathroom? Okay. I don't think it's wrong. There's been situations where, unfortunately, the woman's line to the bathroom was way too long, and when you gotta go, you gotta go, and unfortunately, sometimes you gotta make that sacrifice. I'm not saying it should be an all the time thing, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So I don't think it's wrong. My personal suggestion would be, make sure that, get in and out, you pee, do what you gotta do, wash your hands and dip. You know what I mean? Make sure there's no men in there, and then just get the fuck out. Like, it's not wrong. You gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, men just be going in and out of the bathroom, and then, you gotta go. You standing there, doing a pee-pee dance for like a whole hour, and it's like, I'm not about to do that.
Yeah. I don't think it's wrong. I think even in the terms of it's a little trickier, right? When you're a man and your only option is to, like, I've waited sometimes, like, doing the pee dance crazy, like,
What, for the men's bathroom?
yeah, like,
Where?
it's just anywhere, like, because it's a lot more awkward if it's a man that goes and uses the women's bathroom.
No, but it's awkward too, because I remember one time I had to do that. Like, I was like on a class trip, and like I had to go, and the line, when I tell you the line was like ridiculously long, and I had to pee so bad. I was like, and I kept seeing dude after dude just go in and out of the bathroom like it was nothing. No line, no nothing. And I'm just like, you know what? I can't do it. And I just went in the bathroom, did my thing, went to go wash my hands. Unfortunately, what happened was, probably in the course of me using the bathroom to go pee, to go to the stall, there was a dude at the urinal. So he was just like looking at me like, because I think I was like in middle school. So like, this was a little awkward, but I just dipped out the bathroom that quick, because he was standing at the urinal, and he just like looked at me real quick. And I just like dipped out. But I couldn't control that, because I didn't know anybody walked in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Because I was in the midst of just doing my thing, gonna wash my hands and just leave. So I didn't know anybody walked in the bathroom, and at that point I didn't care.
Yeah, but here's the difference with that, right? Guys aren't gonna be like, yo, she's being mad creepy, right? Guys are gonna assume, oh, she just couldn't wait. There's gonna be a few that are like, why the fuck didn't she just use the women's bathroom? But for the most part, the majority...
I mean, if you saw that fucking line, you would have known why.
And the majority are gonna know, alright, line must have been crazy, or that bathroom's over there is not working. She's not being creepy and trying to stalk us or look at us or anything. Like, she just came in, used the bathroom, get out. Roles were reversed. If the bathroom is fucked up, or I can't wait to use the line, because, you could be at a sporting event and just for whatever reason the men's line is stupid long, the women's line isn't, because sometimes that happens.
I mean, there's women that go to sporting
Yeah, but I'm just saying, there's been times I've literally at not Barclays Center, at the Prudential Center, and I'm sitting there looking at the women's line, and ladies are going in and out. But there's a 1,700 dudes waiting to go into one bathroom, and I'm just like, damn, like, you know what I mean? I waited, but like, if I were to like slide in there, you know what I mean? Use the have to jump in the stall, pee real quick, and then dip out. Wash my hands and dip out. Like they're gonna be like, "Oh, this nigga being creepy."
I mean, I guess that's because like you don't know if somebody got like a little girl in there or something like that. I guess there's that stigma too.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, like, that's the case. That's why most men just avoid going into the women's bathroom.
Yep.
I mean, more often than not, you'll hear a woman saying that at some point in her life she went into a men's bathroom because the line just was ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Just like was not worth the wait.
Now at my job, at one of the hubs at my job, New York, we have a men's and a women's bathroom, but only one person can go in at one time. So we'll use that women's bathroom if someone's in that men's bathroom. Which I don't know, they're exactly the same. Like there's a urinal in the women's bathroom.
That's weird.
Yeah, I think they built it like that, and then it was just like we're gonna label one women's and one men's. But
I mean, but if only one person at a time could go in there, nothing creepy could really.
Exactly. So that's why nobody feels any weird type of way when they use it. But like, if it was one of those ones where multiple people can go into it.
I mean,
they're looking at something else.
I mean, hence why they try to have like unisex bathrooms, and then unfortunately, there's still like cases of like creepy stories, like at my last job, one of the guy, they stopped locking the women's bathroom because not a lot of women worked where I was at. There was mostly men anyway, but there was women bathrooms and there was men bathrooms, and like they had to start locking the women bathroom because the few women that did work at the company I was at, because it was like one of those buildings that had multiple companies in one building, they had to lock it because the male guard, he kept going in the woman's bathroom to sleep on the bench because like it had a shower in there. It was one of those type of bathrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the type of bathrooms that they had there. Not all the bathrooms had showers, but there was bathrooms there where, for whatever reason, if you got stranded in the building because of a snowstorm or whatever the case is,
there was a shower.
You could take a shower, and the showers were always clean.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I mean. And it had like a little locker thing for you to put your stuff, so you could, if you wanted to be prepared ahead of time, if you heard about a bad snowstorm or if the job hit you with a last minute overtime or something like that. Yeah. So he would go in there to sleep, and he got caught, and some of the people that was working at the company I was at, this is obviously before I was there, they started locking the bathroom, and then after a while I guess because he was no longer working there anyway, it got like tedious to constantly lock the women's bathroom and like have to get the key to go to the bathroom, because like I said, it's not a lot of women that work there anyway.
Yeah.
So they were like, oh, this is dumb, like why do we have to lock the women's bathroom to go to the bathroom and it was literally because there was like there was like the men's bathroom and the women's bathroom right where you get out of the office where I worked at, like right there, and then there was one like all the way across the other side of the building and stuff. So yeah. they were locking the one that was like closer to the office, and then the other one was like unlocked.
Mm-hmm.
But like there's another story.
Oh boy.
Like, so one time I went to the bathroom closer to where the coffee machine was that they had for everybody to use that worked in the building.
Mm-hmm.
Not the personal coffee machine we had in our office, but like the coffee machine that they had for everybody to use if you wanted to use it, or if you wanted to make tea, or whatever the case is, or if you wanted to go out there and warm up your food. Because some of the companies might not have had a microwave like the other companies had microwaves inside their office and stuff like that, or a little fridge for you to put your stuff in, or whatever the case is. So I was in the bathroom and I had to pee really bad, and there was a guy that I was like friends with. I'm not gonna say no names. And the men's bathroom was like right across, so I did not realize like how like connected the vents were from the women's bathroom to the men's bathroom, like the way they designed that bathroom over there. And I don't know if it's the same for the other one, but I think it is, because you can hear people like if they're in the men's bathroom like having conversations if they're talking loud enough.
Okay.
So I'm assuming either the walls are really hollow or the vent is picking it up
Yeah,
really heavy.
It carries the sound.
So I was in the bathroom and I had to go really bad, and we both went to the bathroom, and I was gonna like make tea and walk back to my office or whatever, you know, and we were gonna, you know, we were talking along the way, and we were gonna talk on our way back and all that other stuff. And I was like, you know, making that noise like when you've been holding your pee for a long time, and I was like, ah, you know, like really enjoying the moment.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I wash my hands, whatever, get out the bathroom, and then he's like, yeah, he's like, oh, you sounded so cute when you was peeing. I heard the whole thing, like,
oh my god,
like talking,
that's scary,
like talking about it and stuff. And I was like, and I literally went to go make my tea, and I'm looking at him, and I'm like, mind you, this is a grown man that's older than me. Like, forget about if he was in the same age bracket. That doesn't even matter. But like, and I'm just like, that's kind of creepy, like. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like there's nothing.
Sounded real cute when you were peeing. Like, excuse me?
Like, so you was enjoying the pee hit the water?
Like, yeah, like what the fuck?
He was enjoying my sounds. He was talking about the sounds I was making because I had to go.
Yeah, because you'd be like,
No, I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say.
If I, in my defense, if I have to go to the bathroom really, really bad, yeah, I'm making some type of noise because I was holding it for a while.
Yeah.
But, like, on a regular basis, I don't do that all the time. I'm not like, every single time I go to the bathroom. But
that'd be wild.
But, like, if I was holding my pee for whatever reason, whatever the reasoning was as to why I didn't go to the bathroom right away, you know what I mean? Like, I'm probably going to make that noise. But I just thought it was creepy that it was brought to my attention. Like, that was, like, a normal conversation that you have with somebody when you get out the bathroom.
Yeah, that's wild. I would never. Never, ever, ever.
What would you even do if somebody said that to you?
I'd probably... What?
No, I'm saying like a chick said it to you.
I probably wouldn't answer her. Like, alright, I'm walking away now. What? You sound so cute when you pee. Alright. I'm gonna just go this way. I see you when I see you.
I think we touched on that.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't got no creepy bathroom stories?
No. I don't actually.
Oh, it's just me?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's just you on that one.
It's not my fault. Why are you looking at me like that?
I was in the bathroom one time, and there was two guys in the stalls next to each other, and one let out a real loud brrr, and the other one was like, ha, nice. And that was it, but I didn't have no extra. I didn't have no extra creepy.
Wait, how does that even go on the line of creepy? That just sounds like dudes being dudes.
Yeah, that's all it was. That's the only thing I could think of. I didn't have anything creepy going on.
Like, you act like it was my fault.
No, I'm not. It's not your fault. That was very much creepy on his end. That was all him. The creep factor's on him.
But you looking at me like it's my fault.
I'm not. I'm not. Not blaming you at all.
He's just like, yo, you got all these creepy stuff.
Yeah. Women do, though. Women have many more creepy stories than men do.
And you know, the funny thing is, it's like some of the creepy stories I have about anything that I've ever been through, a lot of them, it's not even like it was planned. Like, it wasn't even like I was trying to put myself in that situation.
Yeah, it just happened.
Yeah, and I'm just like, all right. Like, I guess shit like this really does happen to people, because I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I thought this shit was just like on some made up shit in the movies. All right, so I guess we move on to the next topic.
Yeah, what's the next one?
You feel as though you should show concern for your partner's belongings.
Yeah.
I feel like yeah, you should. Even because like what kills me is like, because I know what it's like to be with somebody where it's like, let's say you get a dent in your car. You know, I was literally with a motherfucker that would be like, well, that's your car, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
but then bitch, what happens when it's your car? I'm supposed to care?
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm gonna jump out and be like, "Here, babe, let me pay for it all for you," because I don't got it like that. But I'm gonna sympathize with you because you know that's something that's stressing you out, like, or like if you lose something
Or not necessarily
or
stressing.
something gets stolen, like you
It's
know what I
not like
mean?
it doesn't necessarily have to stress you out. It's just the fact that like it bothered you that it happened, whatever
Yeah,
it was. And like I feel like if you can't have that general concern for somebody, and this is supposed to be somebody that's important to you, that's very kind of concerning because then you can't expect someone to give a shit about your shit.
yeah. The return can't be, oh, you don't care. Like if something happened to your microphone, and I was just like, oh, it's your microphone, it's not mine. But then, a week later, Ezra takes Ezra's my little cousin, takes my microphone and spikes it. Right? I can't, as like, I can't come to you after I just said, it's not my microphone, it's yours, it's not my problem. I can't come to you and be like, damn, he really just spiked my shit.
Especially
Because
since
then you can turn around and be like, well, that's your microphone, it's not mine, it's not my problem.
well, yeah, especially like since my microphone is at your house.
Yeah.
So like if it breaks, it's all on you.
In facts. We're actually using it to record this right now.
So you know that would not be a good
No.
you know what I mean. And then and then you got the dumb shit of like one of the other things that like kind of relate to this particular topic was like I forgot like if we were arguing or we had a disagreement about something or whatever the case was, or he was trying to break up with me for like the 100th time. I don't even know. He over here literally like called me and was like, "Oh, that Nintendo Switch you got me, I broke it. You buying me another one?" I was like, "What now?" I was like, "Broke it." I was like, "I don't know what to tell you." I'm like,
Yeah.
he's like, "Oh, I broke it because I got," but he was trying to joke, and I was like, and he was like looking at me like I was supposed to be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go get that." Excuse me, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
You always talking about you got money, go buy your own fucking shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like I bought you the Switch and I bought you multiple games. Like figure that out.
Facts.
Like and then why would I didn't understand the joke. Like why would you joke like that for what? Like what purpose do you gain from that?
I don't know. Maybe he was just trying to prank you. I don't know.
Prank me into what?
Mm-hmm.
Considering buying another Switch?
Yeah.
For what?
So he could have two.
I don't even know.
It's weird.
And breaking my bra and shit.
Yep.
And then,
Certified weirdo.
and then realizing how expensive bras really are.
Mm-hmm.
Ripped my shit in
Mad
half.
as hell.
Ripped my shit in half, and he looking at me like, "Yo, bras really cost this much?" And I'm like, "Well, you shouldn't have broke my shit."
Yup. Gotta be mindful of other people's things.
Nah, but you know what's crazy though? Like when it came to his stuff, you know what I mean? Like one time he lectured me because he thought I was gonna spill a drink on his like fucked up looking setup of his game systems and his sound woofer and all this other shit. And he was like, "Yeah, this cost me this much. I would dead ass have you replace it." And I looked at him like, "Well, one, if you had more places for us to put our cups when we drank shit, this wouldn't even be a problem."
Yeah.
And then two, like how you gonna come with me with that shit where I know this broke ass nigga, like if he broke anything of mine or he like fucking spilled water on my shit or whatever
He wouldn't think twice. He wouldn't think twice about it.
Yeah, but you telling me, "Oh, I spent thousands of dollars." I don't give a fuck what you spent thousands of dollars on. Like That's on you, but don't say that to me when I know I'm not gonna get that same energy.
Yeah. That's all it is. It's, in all fairness, if you're not gonna care about my shit, I'm not gonna care about yours. That shit breaks. Good for you, bitch. You deserved it.
I mean, he even lectured me about like I was drinking water out of a cup. I literally finished drinking all the water. He was like, "Oh, don't put it there. It's gonna leave a ring mark, right?" But mind you, there was no water. It was literally like when you drink out of a cup of water and it's like maybe like a drop left
Yeah.
that you didn't get out when you drank it. I
Yeah.
was literally all in it, and we had a whole argument about it because he flipped the fuck out, talking about like, "Oh, you're gonna put a ring mark," and then I was like, "Well, if you weren't so fucking stupid, like the cup is fucking empty. It's not that big of a deal." Like I was like, I can understand if I had a fucking big ass giant cup of water with ice in it and the
Yeah.
ice was fucking melting, then I can understand your fucking argument, you fucking idiot. Like
Yeah.
what the fuck, like, you know what I mean? And it was like some bullshit like shelving shit that he bought off of Amazon. You got so much fucking money, the fuck you crying for? I'm pretty sure that didn't cost that much money.
Yep.
I probably spent more money on this mattress and bed frame and the fucking box spring than whatever the fuck he spent on that fucking stupid fucking clothes shelving shit he bought off of Amazon.
Yep. It'll be alright.
And then it's like if you're that worried about people fucking up your shit, you should have a room set up where people can actually be comfortable in your room. And then you shouldn't have your shit the way that you have it. Like a lot of his shit was like on the floor and all this other type shit. Like if you're that worried about people fucking up your shit, you shouldn't have people over your house. Point period blank.
Yep. I agree.
Have you ever had somebody you were with break something that belonged to you?
Yeah.
Well, what was it?
Remember I told you I was teaching one of my exes how to drive? She hooked onto a rail and started pulling my bumper off my car.
Wait,
Yeah.
what about that other incident where she like turned too fast?
Yeah, we almost flipped.
Yeah, why don't you tell that story?
Okay, so it's simple as this. We was coming from, I think it was a school.
Right, and you was already teaching her how to drive.
She had her license at this point, and so I was just letting her drive, and we had a bunch of the guys from the court. So me, my two brothers, and then it was three other guys plus her. There's 5 seats in the car, right? The two of the guys were big, like alone could fit up the seats in the back. I had a little Nissan Sentra '96, small car. Um, so instead of right, I suggested, hey, I'm gonna drop them off. We're gonna come back. We'll go get y'all, take y'all back. That's what I suggested. They was like, nah, we'll all fit. He was like, yeah, we'll take them all. Only one trip. All right, y'all don't want to listen, and they all stacked up in the car. Yeah, one dude laying across everybody else, and it was crazy looking. And so she's driving, and there's like this kind of like sharp curve. Bless you.
Thank you.
And I'm telling her slow down. Bless you again.
Thank you.
Slow down because she's coming up on this curb quick. And then she hits the curve, and the whole car, it felt like the two wheels on the driver's side lifted up. And then she came and she rocked the car. Boom, boom, boom. Like when she straightened out, she rocked the car. And I was like, get the fuck out. I'm driving. Never again. Never
I mean,
again.
but didn't she have it, like you were talking about the incident that she had when you was teaching her how to drive, right?
Yeah, we were teaching her how to parallel park, and she hooked like a guardrail type of thing. It was one of those short ones that was in front of, next to a parking spot, and she caught my bumper on it, and pulled my bumper out on the driver's side. A little bit. It wasn't a whole lot, but it was enough to where it looked like it was off. So me and her dad ended up popping it back into place. But every once in a while, it would slide out of place. So I would have to, just in the morning when I was walking out to go to work, and just pop it back into place real quick and then drive off. But like, all I got was a oops, my bad. Like, for any one of those, I was like, yo, that's crazy.
The fact that you were teaching her to drive and she did that to your bumper and you still let her drive your car even after she got her license was beyond me.
Wow.
When he told me this story, I was like, why would you let her drive your car?
So I ain't know no better.
After the first incident?
I know. The first incident, she was learning.
Yeah, but even when I was learning to drive, I ain't do no shit like that.
Part of it was her dad's fault because he was guiding her the wrong way. Because he was telling her left and he was supposed to be telling her right or something like that. So the way the car turned, fucked the guardrail and popped it out. But it was also like, all right, that's why he helped me fix it. But it was also like, come on, man. Come on. Like, so she was learning. So I didn't even trip over her because she was learning. Now, you're an established driver. Fuck up in my car. You are never allowed to drive that car again.
I mean, I don't think it would even take me, like, waiting for you to be an established driver to make that decision.
Yeah, but, like, and that's what it was. She was an established driver, and she fucked up. And I was just like, nah.
And then and it sounded like it was, like, a pretty, like, straightforward decision. Like, yo, slow down. Like,
Yeah. All you gotta do is slow down. Take this curve. A little slower.
and she was like, nah, I got it.
Yeah, I got it.
Like she was in Forza.
Yeah. Trying to pop an e-brake and shit and drift around the corner. Well, not my Sentra.
I could only imagine what your face looked like.
I probably was like, what the fuck? Get out.
Didn't you say you made her cry?
Yeah, she was upset. I was spazzing.
I mean,
That wasn't the time I made her cry. The time I made her cry was the first time she heard me yell. It wasn't even at her. It was at cousin LC. We met him before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. But he told me to shut the fuck up one day, and I snapped. I like punched the wall. Boom. Ever tell me to shut the fuck up in my house? Get the fuck out. Kicked him smooth the fuck out. He was at his walk home. He was like 7. He was like 7, 8. He told me shut the fuck up. All right, little nigga. But I can honestly say from like after that, I never had an issue with L, but like he never came out his face to me. You know what I mean? Mark and Isaiah obviously still did because they're my brothers and they always gonna try me. But L was always respectful. But just that one day, I don't know what it was, but he was just like, shut the fuck up. And I was like, all right, bro.
He was having a bad day.
I was like, I'll snatch your little ass up.
Wait,
and I'm going to tell your mama.
Wait, so because you yelled at him, she started crying?
Yeah, she was like, I've never heard you like that before. Oh.
I mean, I don't know if I would start crying. I would just be like,
She was a little softy. I
mean, I guess. Softy, but you was, after a while, you was arguing back and
all the time.
Softy, all right.
I guess she grew a pair after a while. Got tired of my shit.
I mean, wasn't she the one starting the arguments anyway?
A lot of the time, yeah. He over dumb shit. But I'm not gonna say I was totally fucking innocent. Like, I started fights too. Like, yeah, I don't fuck with her. That's probably not what my thought process was. But I would start fights. She would start fights. But hell yeah, I don't got time for that shit nowadays.
The
But
fact
let's.
that you put up with it for as long as you did was the wild part about it. It's not the fact that like it even happened. It's the fact that you put up with it for as long as you did before you was like, you know what, I'm not doing this. Like that was the wild part about it. It wasn't even. It wasn't even the fact that who was in the wrong for most of the fights or who wasn't. It's the fact that you put up with it for as long as you did is the
Yeah, I was a slow learner on that one.
is the crazy part about it, because most people, male or female, you know, you're only gonna let something like that go for so long, like feelings and no feelings involved.
But what we got next?
That's actually trivia, but we're not doing trivia today, are we?
Nah, we can drop some gems though about some things that happened over the last couple of weeks. Let's start with, Happy New Year's to everyone. Blessed to see another year. 2021 as we're what? What's today's date? Today is the 17th, and it has already been a wild motherfucking year in terms of politics and all that other stuff. But we try not to be political here, but y'all was wilding for storming the Capitol. Yeah. Y'all was wilding. And video game news, a bunch of games got delayed.
Yeah, that's
The
true.
Harry Potter game got delayed. A couple PlayStation exclusives. I don't have them all in front of me, but I was watching something earlier. Shout out to Game Ranks. They, a bunch of games are delayed. And that's a result of the pandemic being
Like
people
still going
people
on.
are still working from home. These develop. It's hard to do mocap with everyone working home.
True.
That's a big part of the video game process is to
I
get
mean, I
actors in and
mean, I mean, and it's the same with like movies. Like a lot of movies that came out for 2020, a lot of them you didn't even know they came out
hmm
until you just
people
started.
are people are watching movies on HBO Max and shit.
Well, that or like on demand, but like a lot of the movies that you might stumble upon were movies you didn't even know they took the time to come out with, because there was no real big like reveal of it unless you like happen to see like a commercial while you were watching TV or something like
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
So it really wasn't the same when it came to certain movies. Like it was just different.
Yeah. What else? What else? Basketball is obviously back. Shout out to my Brooklyn Nets. We sold our souls to get James Harden.
I don't know about all that, but
we did. We gave up a lot. We gave up a lot for him, but he
I
played
mean,
it. He played his first game today.
but didn't he want to leave anyway?
He wanted to leave. Yeah, he wanted to leave Houston. He was out. He was out.
He wanted to leave anyway, so it didn't really matter where he went. He wanted to leave anyway.
Nah, it did matter where he went. For him, it was Philly or Brooklyn, and Brooklyn gave the best offer to the Houston Rockets, so we took it. So they took it, but honestly, for a player that wants out and is like, "Get me out of here," we didn't need to give up as much as we gave up for him. But it is what it is.
I mean, the Celtics are doing good
The
too.
Celtics are doing good. They're playing really well. The Knicks are playing surprisingly well. The Magic were playing well, but Markel Fultz got hurt, and they've been getting smacked. Um, who else? The Lakers are playing phenomenal. LaMelo Ball down there in Charlotte, he's looking like he's a 27, 28-year-old player. And man's like 19. Like, he's out there balling. Lonzo's balling. Who else? Giannis. Giannis is kind of chilling. Trey Young's having a rough patch right now, but you know what I mean? Baby Steph Curry's going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? Steph Curry himself is fucking tweaking this year. He's had like 2 or 3 40-something point games already. I mean, yeah, he dropped 62 last week. So.
I mean, but he was never a bad player.
No, but like he's by himself. I mean, He's not by himself,
He's
but
not
he's
by
by himself.
himself. He's by
Clay
himself.
is hurt.
But he's by himself, but he isn't.
Yeah, Clay is hurt, and you got Andrew Wiggins and Kelly Oubre Jr., and then you got James Wiseman, and you got a washed up Draymond Green. James Wiseman, great pickup for them. Number 2 overall pick in this year's draft. He's playing phenomenally. But then you got Kelly Oubre Jr., who's shooting like 4 for 40 from 3, and Andrew Wiggins is shooting 4 for 40 from 3, and you know the way the Warriors play is very perimeter centric. Like, it's a lot of wide open jumpers, wide open threes. Like, that's why Clay was such a good. Like, that's why with KD there, Clay was able to play. Like, Clay could put up 40 points without putting the ball. Like, I watched a video last night where Clay dribbled the ball 4 times over the course. One dribble, boom, step up, jump shot. Boom, step up, jump shot. He dribbled the ball 4 times and had 49 points. You know what I mean? That's how that system is built. And if you can't knock down a jump shot, they're not going to win games.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's why they were struggling the way they were struggling. But Steph was like, fuck it, I'm going to put these dudes on my back. And he was wilding. Football news, the playoffs is going crazy. Aaron Rodgers did his Aaron Rodgers thing today. The Bills defense whomped on the Ravens today. Tom Brady and Drew Brees should be playing tomorrow. They're looking that I'm waiting to see that. Brady's 43, Brees is 42. So that's going to be the battle of the grandpas in the NFL. We got the Browns and the Chiefs, I think, tomorrow as well. That should be a good matchup. The Browns are big underdogs because, you know, Pat Mahomes is Pat Mahomes. Baseball, we have Francisco Lindor. I think that's who it was. Signed with the Mets. The Yankees just got some, like...
What are you talking about? That young guy that's like 27?
I think so, yeah. They just signed him this week.
I stumbled on it a little bit.
I saw the Yankees
He's like
just
27.
signed
You know, they said he could be good for them.
He could hit. He can hit. The Yankees just signed a Cy Young winner, a former Cy Young winner, the pitching award. So that's great. That's all I got, I think, off the top of my head. Like, it's been a wild, 3 weeks.
Baby Tiger Woods is doing his thing.
Yeah. The Tiger and his son won that father-son tournament. Yeah, I forgot about that.
He got the same type of swing like his daddy.
Oh my God, they got such identical swing. It's crazy. I would give bowling news, but I have not been paying attention to the PBA at all.
Yeah, I mean, bowling is not a hard sport to watch, but it's something that you gotta kind of be into.
You gotta and understand.
Yeah, that's true. Not a lot of people have the patience to sit down and watch a bowling.
Everybody
match.
can go bowling, but they don't you know what I mean? For competitive bowling, nobody understands what's going on. Half the time they can't even keep up with the score counts. They're like, what is that? How does he have a 197? He's got all X's on his screen. Why does he have a number there?
Wait, whoever said that?
Yeah.
You're just saying if somebody was dumb?
Yeah, not dumb, but you just don't know any better.
Yeah, I mean, bowling is one of those sports that's kind of technical. Golf is another sport that's kind of technical. You gotta have certain technique.
Good form. Bowling is off.
Bowling is.
I have an ugly form, but it works.
Bowling, I would say bowling, golf, probably tennis.
Tennis is a lot of technique.
Yeah, you gotta have technique when you play those type of sports, and those are
honestly basketball too. Because if you look at some of the greatest basketball players,
the type of technique that you gotta have to throw the bowling ball, it's kind of like a.
But I think about it this way. You got Michael Jordan, right? Footwork was phenomenal. That's technique. Shooting form, he had a very, very nice shooting stroke. Ray Allen, very nice shooting stroke. That's technique. That's
Well,
not
yeah, I
something
mean, yeah, it's all like every sport has a technique, but there's some sports that are a little bit more
more.
mathematical and
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
and
More reliant on technique
yeah,
than
like there's some sports that you can play, yeah, but like if you don't have a certain type of technique, you might not be able to play it well.
yeah. But I guess that's it.
Are you gonna have trivia next week?
I'm gonna put some stuff together. Put some stuff together. Shout out to all my friends that that play video games with us or with me. Alex was gonna play zombies with us the other night, but he backed out. I don't know why he backed out.
Yeah, he was on, and
He
yeah,
he
I
even
started
said
playing.
anything. He goes yeah, and then left. Like
Yeah, he got me to start playing zombies with him.
yeah, and like we trying to turn her into a little pro.
I mean, I'm getting there. I got to level 18.
Mm-hmm. You gotta get you used to aiming down the sights though.
Well, yeah, that's true, but also like the from the day I got it to like now.
Much you've gotten much better.
Well, but like also, I don't have the amount of time that I was playing it. I don't, not that I don't have the time. I just don't have as much time to sit down and play it like I was when I first got the game.
Yeah.
So whatever, hence why I didn't even know the game needed an update that night.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, because I wasn't playing it. I hadn't played it. So
yeah.
So I wouldn't know that the game needed an update because I wasn't playing it. So
that's all good. We'll be set for next time.
But for somebody who doesn't play it really like that much, I'm not that bad.
Yeah, no.
I've seen way worse people on Call of Duty that play way more than I do.
Yeah.
And that's kind of sad when you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for somebody who plays it, like, here and there, I'm a lot better than, like, some people who might play it more than I do.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that play it and think they're good.
And then you looking at them like,
And they picking up the bottom of the leaderboard every game. It'd be like that sometimes. But let's go ahead and sign off. Let's don't forget to like, comment,
share, and subscribe.
Mm-hmm. Follow us on our socials.
It will be down below. My main channel will also be down below.
Yeah. My Twitch will be down below. Yeah, we just hit 100 on Twitch too, by the way. We just hit triple digits, so that feels nice.
Yay for you.
Playing MLB The Show, so got some more stuff. I actually got some things planned for like Minecraft and all that stuff, so definitely.
Oh, you're actually gonna play my own
tune in, yeah.
Oh, God.
It's gonna be wild.
I don't even understand the purpose of Minecraft.
Minecraft is very mindless. And it's very enjoyable. It's very satisfying.
I just don't understand the purpose of the game.
Okay, so
because like I've never played it. Maybe if I sat down and played it, maybe I might understand the purpose.
If you play survival mode, you would understand it. Just playing in builder mode, there's no purpose to it. You just build stuff.
But like, so that's why I'm not gonna judge the game because I never actually played it. I don't know if I would like it or not. So.
Yeah.
Also, you need to start playing Samurai Jack. I got way further than him.
That's probably gonna be my next stream, honestly.
I got way further than, like, so much further than him in the game.
You did.
And I only played it, like, I literally, like, I was like trying to sleep one night and it was like 1, 2 in the morning or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I just started playing. And then, like, I got to this part, and then I'm like, all right, so how do I get here?
Yep.
But I'm at his, like, little castle thing right now, so.
Oh, nice. All right, I guess that's it. We'll see y'all next time. Bye.